Hi, it's Dollulus, and today I'm gonna try to repair some rainbow high shoes. So I don't know if you have this problem on any of your rainbow high shoes, but you can see it's ripping right there. So basically the issue I have is that their feet are very difficult to get through this strap, and you kind of tug it on and then it's ripping. They're even worse on Gabriella's shoes. Like, look at that. It's gonna rip off pretty quickly, I'm sure. So, I'm kind of unhappy about this, but I figure, they're already a little messed up. I'm just going to try and glue them and see if we can fix them. So I asked some people on Reddit, and this is kind of what got suggested to me, is this Loctite vinyl fabric and plastic flexible glue. It's also transparent, which is what we want. So I'm going to try this on there and see how it works. So whenever you are gluing doll stuff, I recommend putting the glue on a piece of paper, a piece of plastic, and then applying it with a toothpick. So, if you squirt it on there directly, it's going to be too much. It's not going to go in the right place. So this is just a better method to make sure all your repairs are clean and neat and they look good. And I did read the directions, and it just said apply a little bit to both sides and tape it together. Well, I'm not gonna tape these together. I'm just kind of gonna let gravity hold it, I guess, because I don't know, I feel like taping it together would just maybe cause a problem. Okay, so let's see. This side has a big tear here. Just have a tiny little bit of this stuff on there. All right, I just dabbed a tiny bit in that little crack there. Gonna clean a little off. And you can see it looks okay. I mean, there's maybe a tiny little bit left over there, so I'll just flick that off. All right, and let's try the other. Oh, great, I dipped that toothpick in the glue. Awesome. And I'm not gonna try that other side right now because I don't want to wreck this side. So probably once this side cures in a day or two, I will try the other side. Okay, we'll just set that over there. Crystals here is the worst. I mean, this part just came off completely. So I'm just gonna dab a little glue on. This glue smells. Okay. And then if you ever do get super glue or glue like this on your hands, it comes off with acetone, like nail polish remover. So that's how you can get it off if you need to. Just gonna hold it there for a minute to try and get it, to get like a little bit of a bond. See, we can repair Gabby's other shoe. This one is maybe the worst right there. See that? Jesus. Come on, MGA, like, why are your shoes like this? Fix this problem. Make the little round ankle bits just a little bit bigger, Now, I will say I have tried heating them up with a hairdryer before you slip them on, and that works great. So do that in the future. I will, and you can try that too. I definitely won't be putting them on without them heated up, at least these shoes. There's other pairs that go on just fine. But yeah, so you can try that, or some people said just running under hot water, which basically you're just getting it warm so it's more flexible. So, and again, I'm just gonna hold this here for a minute to give it a little bit of a bond before I set it off to the side. Basically, I use like one toothpick to apply it, and then I use the other toothpick to kind of wipe off any excess. Now, one thing I did do is Crystal's shoe, the one that broke, what I ended up doing is I just cut a slit in the back of them like this so that they were easy to get on. Like, this is the other one that didn't break. So, a lot of rainbow high shoes do have this slit normally, like Bella's other shoes have it. So I just figured, well, just cut that and then it'll be easy to get on. I mean, I don't love that I had to do that because I feel like I'm kind of destroying it in a way, but I don't know, it's better than it ripping when you get it on, right? It's the next day, and these have had a full 24 hours to cure, so we're going to see how they are looking. Here is one of Gabby's, so let's give it a little pull. This is one of the sides I repaired. You can kind of see the repair there, hopefully. Try and pull on it. It seems to be maintaining okay. I mean, you can see that little white spot when I'm pulling, but you know, I'm obviously not going to be treating these shoes aggressively in any way. Yeah, we'll see how it holds up over time. This is the other side that I repaired of Gabby's other shoe. So as you can see, like you can definitely see where that tear is, even though I glued it. I have some more like the other side to glue of these shoes that I'm gonna glue today, and I think I might on the inside, just like, or even on the outside a little, like put another dollop on there just to try and reinforce it, because it does seem like, I don't know, I can definitely see the crack there. This is Bella's shoe that took the repair here. I think it's looking okay. With the other one, you can see where it was repaired, but just giving it like a light tug here, it's not totally ripping, but it's not really staying great either. I'm gonna try and add another coat of glue on that, see where we're getting. A couple days later, I actually waited a couple days for this because I figure the longer the better, right, to get it to adhere. And I'm pretty happy with the results. So this is Crystal's shoe that was completely broken. So there's my repair there, and if I just give it a tug here, it's really secure. Like, I'm not afraid of that ripping. I'm really happy with this one. This one came out great. So I had the same results with Gabriella's that I had with Bella's, which is pretty decent. It'll hold. And what I'm gonna do now is just test the shoes. Alright, Daphne has chosen to be my model today. So try and slip that on. And this is the part where it's really most likely to rip, is when it has to go over her heel. So I used the blow dryer to kind of give it a little heat, and success, I think. So it doesn't look like it really ripped any worse than it was. Obviously that hair dryer helps a ton. So I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's try one of the other shoes. So it seems like it held up pretty well there. You can still see like the glue where it's flexing, but it didn't tear more. So I'm happy with that. I think, you know, it's pretty good. And, you know, taking them off is always like a bit of a risk too, because it's not as likely to rip, but, you know, it scares me still. Yeah. But see, it's like right when they do that heel part. MGA, please just make this a little bigger, like a fraction of a centimeter bigger. Help me out. There we go. Perfect. So that one, there's no way it's gonna rip anymore. Anyway, so I feel like this was pretty successful. It seems like this Loctite flexible glue worked pretty well for my little experiment. So let me know if you try this or you've tried any other methods. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.